Kevin Watson's murder has already been viewed nearly 2 million times on Facebook as he was killed in the middle of his Facebook Live.
I told you a million times, these niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They hate you. They hated your aura, your energy. They hated everything about you. Y'all took away my little brother for nothing.
Relatives tell us he leaves behind a 6-year-old son and say Watson was killed just weeks shy of his own birthday.
So listen up, everybody. I am shook right now because Kevin Watson's family just spilled some tea that has me questioning everything I thought I knew about this case. Y'all remember that Facebook Live murder that happened just a few days ago on August 13th, where 2.5 million people watched this man get shot in broad daylight?
Like, that be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no!
Now, I'm not gonna lie. When this story first broke, something felt off to me. Like, really off. So instead of rushing to make a video like everybody else, I decided to dig deeper and do some real research. Because too many things weren't adding up. And I knew y'all deserved the full story, not just the headlines. And I'm glad I waited, because Kevin Watson's brother just went live and dropped some information that changes everything. This wasn't attempt number 1. Kevin had already survived 5 people trying to kill him. 5. And his family had been warning him about exactly who was going to finish the job.
That nigga done survived 5 shootings up there. 5. Then he downed me from 1 motherfucking shot.
Now here's the part that's about to make you throw your phone. They didn't even get what they came for. So, we're about to dive deep into this case together because there are some serious lessons here about trust, social media safety, and recognizing when people around you might not have your best interests at heart. Hopefully, by the end of this, we'll all learn something that could keep us safe and help prevent this from happening to anyone we know. You're on TikTok Crimes. We cover what happens when social media fame turns fatal. TikTok stars, Instagram couples, Facebook influencers. When their posts become crime scenes, we break down exactly what went wrong. These aren't just viral stories. These are real murders, real victims. Subscribe right now if you want the truth behind the trending hashtags, because by the time something goes viral, somebody's usually already dead. Here's what happened. Before we get into what Kevin's family revealed, you need to understand who Kevin Watson really was. Kevin went by Tug to his friends and family, and at 42 years old, this man was living his life out loud. He promoted parties. He had his own style. And yeah, he liked to show it off on social media.
Most of these niggas that's around you, they get around you, feel me? They jealous of you, cause most times they want your chick, they want your lifestyle, or they want your plug. Whatever you got going on. So we gotta stop falling in the habit of making a mistake, but because a motherfucker around us, they with us. You feel me? Like, you ever notice, like, you my homie, like, nigga, we might not even be friends on the book, but why would you try and be friends with my chick on Facebook? You feel me?
But here's what's important. Kevin wasn't just some flashy guy trying to stunt on people. This man had a 6-year-old son who absolutely adored him. Kevin worked in the nightlife scene around Chicago, helping people get jobs, lending money when folks needed it. Basically being that friend who actually shows up when you're in trouble. Now, Kevin's sister Shamika told NBC News something that's going to break your heart and make you mad at the same time. She said, "My brother kept himself up. He loved to dress. He loved to look nice, and a lot of people hated on him for that. He had a nice car and jewelry. So there was a lot of hate. Hold up. Hated him for taking care of himself? For having nice things? That's the world we're living in right now, where working hard and looking good makes you a target instead of an inspiration. But Kevin's family had been seeing the signs that this hatred was turning into something dangerous. His brother later revealed that he'd been preaching for years, trying to warn Kevin about the people around him. And unfortunately, Kevin had that one trait that a lot of good people have. He trusted too easily. Now here's where this story gets really heavy. And I need y'all to understand just how long Kevin's family had been watching this train wreck coming down the tracks. Kevin's brother didn't just wake up one day worried about his little brother. He'd been sounding the alarm for years. Listen to what Kevin's brother said about trying to warn him.
What I want people to understand is I've been preaching for years. I've been preaching for years to bro to not trust no motherfucker. But bro had a big heart. He had a big heart. He kept trusting niggas, helping niggas, looking out for niggas. And now he gone.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but when my family starts preaching for years about something, I tend to listen. But Kevin kept his heart wide open. And honestly, I get it. When you're a good person, it's hard to believe that people you help would ever want to hurt you. But Kevin's brother saw exactly what was happening. He kept saying Kevin had that big-ass heart and kept letting these hating-ass niggas get close to you. Those aren't just worried brother words. That's someone who's been watching the same people smile in Kevin's face while plotting behind his back. But here's the part that's going to make you question everything you think you know about this case. Remember how I said this wasn't Kevin's first time dodging bullets? Well, Kevin's brother just revealed exactly how many times people had tried to take his little brother out.
That nigga done survived 5 shootings up there. 5. Then he downed me from 1 motherfucking shot. I'm mad at a motherfucker at you too. I'm mad, nigga, I'm mad.
5 previous attempts, y'all. 5. That means Kevin had been living like he was in witness protection, except the people trying to kill him weren't strangers. They were people from his own community, his own circle. And every single time Kevin survived, he just went back to his regular routine. Now call me crazy, but after attempt number 2, maybe 3, wouldn't you start thinking about relocating? Or at least changing up your patterns? But Kevin's family said he kept showing grace to the same people who kept trying to end his life. His brother put it like this.
You had that big ass heart. You kept letting these hating ass niggas get close to you, bro. And I kept telling you. I told you a million times. These niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They hate you. They hated your aura, your energy. They hated everything about you. They never liked you. But you still showed grace. You still will look out for these same motherfuckers, bro.
That's not just being kind. At some point, that's being dangerously naive. And I'm not victim blaming here, but Kevin's own family was trying to tell him that kindness doesn't always get rewarded with kindness. Sometimes it gets you a target on your back. The pain in his brother's voice when he says, "I told you 1,000,000 times." That's not just grief, that's regret. That's knowing you saw the danger coming and couldn't convince someone you love to protect themselves from it. So, August 13th, around 6:14 p.m., Kevin's doing what he always does, sitting in his car on West Madison Street, going live on Facebook, just talking to his people, probably about some club drama like usual. But about 11 minutes into the stream, everything changes. You can see Kevin notice someone approaching his car. And this is the part that's going to stay with you. Kevin tries to keep it peaceful. He puts his hands up and you hear him say,
"What's up? Hell no!"
That hell nah was Kevin realizing this wasn't going to end well. Kevin ends up outside his car. Whether he got out on his own or was pulled out, we don't know for sure. But witness Alvin Jackson told ABC7 that Kevin was trying to wrestle with the gun when it went off. One shot to the chest, and Kevin collapsed right there while the Facebook Live kept rolling. That's Kevin's cousin Jaquez showing up, trying desperately to save his family member who's fighting for every breath. Jaquez later told ABC7 that Kevin was choking for breath, trying to struggle to breathe. Meanwhile, 2.5 million people are watching this man die in real time. Now here's where this story goes from tragic to absolutely ridiculous. Kevin's brother just revealed something that should have this case solved within 24 hours. Remember that chain everyone thinks got stolen? Listen to this.
It's got a tracker in it. I'm the motherfucker who made the chain. The chain has a tracker in it. We don't do stupid shit to where people gonna do dumb shit like this. Y'all took my brother's life over a chain.
A GPS tracker. Kevin's own brother made that chain and put a tracker in it. So if these killers actually got what they came for, the police literally have a GPS signal leading them straight to the evidence. But somehow nobody's been arrested. And here's what's really going to tick you off. Kevin's sister Shamika told NBC News that the chain was found on the ground at the scene with blood and fingerprints on it. So we've got DNA evidence, GPS technology, witness testimony, and 2.5 million people who watched this murder happen. Yet 0 arrests. Kevin's brother gave Chicago PD a 24-hour ultimatum, and when that ran out, he made it clear his patience was done.
Detectives, I know y'all watching my live. I know y'all watching. I gave y'all 24 hours.
When a victim's family starts giving police deadlines and talking about praying for the people responsible, that tells you they know exactly who did this, and they're tired of waiting for the system to work. So, what are we supposed to learn from Kevin Watson's story? Here's a man who survived 5 assassination attempts, ignored years of family warnings, and kept trusting people who were actively plotting his death. But the real lesson isn't about Kevin's choices. It's about the people around him who decided that jealousy was worth more than human life. Kevin's brother said something that's going to stick with me. Black people hate each other over materialistic shit. That chain wasn't worth Kevin's life, but somebody thought it was. And now Kevin's 6-year-old son has to grow up knowing his father died because people couldn't stand to see him succeed. The investigation continues, but Kevin's family isn't waiting for justice. They're speaking out, they're calling people out, and they're making sure Kevin's killers know that they know. Because sometimes when the system fails you, all you can do is make sure the truth doesn't die with the victim. Rest in peace, Kevin Tug Watson. Your family's fight for justice isn't over.
Back down, feeling good today. So this is what I'm gonna do. 7 grams for $10. 7 grams. Ain't no balance. I'm doing it because this is what I can do and this is what I want to do. 14 grams for 20. Y'all check in. After 3 for sure. Let me get the